Hey everyone, it's Trisha P. I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it before you even get into this video. But I want to touch bases on creators that will literally tell you to stop working just to fund or to, still do YouTube or Facebook or Threads. And it's like, don't ever stop your motion for another motion. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't ever do that. Like, that's slowing you down at the end of the day, and you want to progress at the end of the day. So don't let nothing or no one stop you from getting to where you're trying to reach your goal. And at the end of the day, like, when it comes to content creation, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Flat out. You just can't. You can't take a big risk like that when it comes to social media. Like, you don't know where it could take you. Like, you can either go viral one day or don't go viral the next day. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You got to go into it smart thinking. And I heard a lot of influencers then, quit their actual main job just to be a content creator. And it's like, you can't do that. Like, no, you have to be able to fund your content creation no matter what you do. So you have to keep a job, And times are hard nowadays. Trust and believe you're going to need a job. Like, a job could fund you that camera you might need, that certain equipment you might need to be the successful content creator that you're willing to be and grow into. You need that job. It might not be up and popping the way you think it's going to be when you first become a content creator. So you have to have always a plan B to fall back on just in case shit hit the fan or things don't work out as you think they are. It's planned. So don't ever just quit one thing just to do another thing unless you know you got a backup plan at the end of the day. So you will know, okay, if things don't work out for me as a content creator, I know I still have my job to go back to at the end of the day, my 9 to 5. And I don't know why certain content creators feel like being a content creator or working for Facebook or any platform that is better than a 9 to 5 job. No, it's not. Some 9 to 5 jobs pay more than any content creation job. You get what I'm saying? If you stack up enough and know how to save your money, and know the right places to put your money in while you have that job, then your money will progress and it won't go nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the part of saving. A lot of us don't have the potential to save. We don't know how to save. And that's a part of maturity, saving. Because it's like, when you young, you ain't thinking about saving no money. You thinking about spending the shit. You young as hell, enjoying life at a young age. Just fresh out of school or still in school. You're not thinking to save no money up. Now, when you end up getting bills, responsibilities, kids, this, that, then that's when you like, okay, it's time to wake up to reality. It's time to get to this money. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody slow you down. Don't let life slow you down. You got to keep going. You got to keep your head held high and keep it going. I don't want nobody to think, oh, she keep talking about being monetized on Facebook and making all this money on Facebook, so I need to quit my job so I can make all this money on Facebook too. No, don't be a follow the leader ass motherfucker. Don't do that. Stay in your own lane and follow your own dream and ambition. Don't think you can do what everybody else do. I've been had a passion for being a content creator. If y'all see my earlier videos when I've been doing videos on this channel for what, 3-4 years, 5 years since my first child was 6-7 months. I just gave up. I wasn't consistent as I should have been, like I am now. I didn't take it that seriously as I should have, and I didn't have the right equipment that I thought I needed. Like the other, YouTubers that I've been looking up to for all these years, they got all type of vlog cameras and all type of special cameras that they get from Best Buy that cost a lot of money because they invest into it. because they have actual jobs. So they use that job money to invest into other things like being a content creator. So yeah, like having a real job will fund you, like for real. And people don't understand that. Like you don't just wake up tomorrow with a vlog camera, with this, with that, certain tools to, for people to see you better and, view you better on a video. Like you don't just wake up to that. You gotta spend money on it. You get what I'm saying? Like any Android or any iPhone don't, record the way you really want it to unless you get that type of iPhone that record that way, or that certain vlog camera or that certain, 4K camera that could view you better. But all I'm saying is do not quit your job, your actual 9-to-5 job that been paying your bills all this time. Do not quit it for social media. Still have that job on the side. So if things get ugly or anything could happen, don't take no big risk like that, especially if you got kids. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Like when you got kids or just bills and responsibilities in general, them things got to be paid every month, honey. So what if your YouTube ain't kicking in every month or ain't even start kicking in just yet? You ain't even got the first paycheck from YouTube yet. You shouldn't be quitting no job, You shouldn't be quitting no job. Flat out. I don't care how much people done told you YouTube paying. Yeah, YouTube pay, Facebook pay, but come on now. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't. You got to have your eggs in different baskets. So you can say, okay, I got different options to where, okay, I can pull money from this. I can pull money from that. And it'll always be there. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't just want to provide on one thing. That's another thing. You don't want to just provide on one income. You want to have multiple. You want to have multiple income. And so you can always have in the back of your head that generational wealth. That's what you should be pushing for. Generational wealth. So your kids' will be good, Your kids will be good and your kids' will be good. They won't depend on nobody or nothing. Because you already put that blood, sweat, and tears in for them and led the way. Yeah, we're going to teach them to always have a strong work ethic and to get out here and get to that grind and that hustle. Don't let nobody stop them from that or take that from them. But at the same time, you got to keep going. Like, people don't understand that. Like, sometimes people fall off as content creators. And people don't understand that. They think, oh, they just in this perfect world where they doing YouTube and they getting all this money and, they going shopping and buying all these expensive clothes, designer clothes and shoes and this and that. And it's like, it's all fun and games till them bills really kick in, baby. Like, you understand, like, when you got bills and responsibilities, it ain't always playtime. Like, you ain't always got time to play and go out and party and club and this and that. No. You got to work to keep them bills paid. You got to work to keep that phone on. Keep that phone bill paid. You got to work to keep them lights and utilities on. And DTE. You got to work. You got to work with keeping the water on, the gas on, the Wi-Fi on. And if you got a car, you already know. You got to pay insurance. And if you finance the car, you got to pay that every month. Like, it's all type of stuff. Like, people don't understand. And sometimes people don't take maturity serious enough or don't take life serious enough. And it's like, life is more about than just being a content creator. Like, that just could be one of your hustles. You know what I'm saying? But just don't make that be your main source of income to depend on. Like, come on now. It's 2025. Get with the program. Shit ain't cheap out here nowadays. Everything costs. And everything is going up. From food to gas to utilities to anything. Everything costs nowadays and everything that went up. So you got to keep a couple extra dollars in your pocket just for a rainy day or for your kids or just for you to fall back on in general. You got to always have some money because when you grown, you can't depend on nobody in this world. Ain't nobody going to Yeah, certain people gonna look out for you here and there, but they ain't gonna actually scratch your back or to have somebody to actually fall back on unless it's maybe your mama or your daddy. And half the time, you can't even fall on them. So, with certain people, they got certain circumstances where they can't depend on their mom and dad. I can in a way, but not really. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm still grown. I'm almost 30 years old. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. Like, people still be wanting to depend on their parents when they at a certain age. And it's like they obligated to take care of you just because they had you. They not obligated to do nothing for you at the end of the day. You got to think for yourself and your family you done made. Like, if you got kids or even if you don't got kids, you have to think for yourself. You have to fend for yourself. You got to provide and make sure yourself is good at all times. You A1 since day one. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people, depend on their parents and depend on content creation without a job. And it's like, come on now. You got to get off your feet and do what you got to do. Get to that grind, get to that hustle, baby. Because you depending on your parents, you depending on social media, you depending on shit that's not life-term wealth. You get what I'm saying? Like, something that's not going to fulfill your pockets forever. Your parents ain't going to be here forever. Being a content creator YouTube might cancel tomorrow. Threads might cancel tomorrow. TikTok might cancel tomorrow. Like, they just about did. And Trump brought it back. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all type of platforms that you think you could depend on or be like, okay, I might just get 1,000 from Facebook next week. You have to put that consistency and that work ethic of being a content creator into it. You have to, and then sometimes you have to fund your Facebook. Like, for example, like I said, don't lose that job because let's say you want to get a bunch of stars to send to different supporters or creators. Or you want to get certain things, certain cameras or certain tools to make your Facebook videos look better. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need that job. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, people don't understand. Like, don't ever quit your job for nothing. Not for a female, not for a dude, not for nothing, not a family member. Do not quit your job. And people be trying to make fun of people that go to a 9-to-5 every day. Nigga, I'd be happy as hell to go to a 9-to-5 every day. It's something that's paying my bills. Writing they name on my checks. You know what I'm saying? They write me off a check every 2 weeks or every week. Like, what? Why wouldn't I enjoy that? It's not free money. I was about to say it's free money, but it's not because you're working for it at the end of the day. So it's yours. You work for it. So it's well worth it. You get what I'm saying? Like, people be acting like it's like struggling when you got a 9-to-5. I know some people that got a 9-to-5 doing very well for themselves. Like, better than some of these content creators out here. They really on the grind. All you have to do is steady stack up your checks and you will be good. People just need to learn money management like we do. Just people in a whole, but especially younger people in the younger days. Like, we be so quick to spend. Like, come on now. You can ask your mom and daddy what they was doing at 23, 24, 25, 26. They was spending shit. If they had a job, they was really spending. You know? They had a paper route or, was a police cadet or was working at McDonald's, working at Foot Locker, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's all a hustle at the end of the day. It's all helping you earn money. So, yeah, like, people just don't ever need to quit their main source of income. Like, no. Because what if you quit your main source of income and you end up doing Facebook? Like, I'm teaching y'all to end up doing Facebook, and then you don't got nothing to fund Facebook anymore. You don't got no extra money on the side when these bills start kicking in every month or every other month. How are you going to pay it? How are you going to keep up to date with your bills so they won't pile up in collections? And then your credit going to be bad as I don't know what because you owe all this dang on money. Like, people don't understand that. Like, it's a lot will come. How can I say this? A lot comes with being grown. A lot. And it takes a lot of money to be grown. And that's what people don't realize. We be rushing to get grown and not even knowing what reality really is, like, until it falls in. And you like, dang, I don't even want to be grown no more. I got all these bills, responsibilities. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to be at this court day. I got to be at this at time. And it's like, it's a whole different ball game. Once you grown, it's a whole different ball game. And you know how older people always tell you, like, enjoy your youth, enjoy being young, you know? And I never understood that because I was young and naive and I was dumb just doing me. Like, I was young, shit, you know? Everything was free to me then. I didn't have to pay bills. I didn't have to pay a phone bill. I didn't have to pay for shit. Barely had to pay to go eat somewhere, shit. Because I had a mom and daddy that provided for me. But it's like, now that I really know what it's like to be an adult, I wish I was a child. I wish I was a child again. I really do. I wish I was a child because it is a lot that comes with being an adult. And people, you know, you don't come with instructions. Like, as you get older, you know, life don't come with instructions. So you just got to eat it up. You just got to go along with it and just live your life to the fullest, you know, the best way you can. And it's like, I don't know, like, all I'm going to say is stack your money, be smart with your money, learn money management. I don't care if you got to take a course, a class, whatever you got to do, learn money management. Because if you don't, and you steady just splurge your money on games, girls, drugs, whatever the case may be, I'm going to tell you now, you got a world awakening, honey. You got a world awakening. So you need to just grind as hard as you possibly can, no matter if it's social media, no matter if it's a real 9 to 5, no matter what it is. Keep the grind going, you know, so you don't have to depend on the soul. Because I'm trying to tell you, when you're independent and got all your own stuff in your own name, it feels like the best thing on earth. I'm trying to tell you, like, you ain't got to hear nobody mouth. You ain't got to hear nobody saying, oh, you got to come in at a certain time. Stop drinking my stuff. Stop leaving my lights on. You ain't got to hear none of that anymore because you in your own space. You got your own privacy. You ain't got to worry about your mom and daddy busting in on you or nothing. Like, come on now. It feels a lot better when you're on your own. Like, you could say, this is my house, my stuff, my this, my that. You ain't got to hear somebody else say, stop touching my stuff, stop touching this, stop touching that. Like, especially when you grown, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. I still stay with my mama to this day, and I'm 27 years old because my mom is sick, and I somewhat take care of her, but she still take care of herself, fend for herself because she go to work every day. That's why people like my mom, I look up to them, and they motivate me to do better. Ain't no reason I shouldn't have a job and I'm sitting on my butt every day letting life go past. And my mama getting out here, getting to the grind every morning to 6, 7 a.m. all the way to 9, 10 o'clock at night. Come on now. And she got a whole illness and a colostomy bag on her stomach. So ain't no excuse to why I shouldn't be out here getting to the grind myself. And ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't have no disability, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a premature, nothing, nigga. Like, ain't no excuse for me not to get out here and do what I got to do at the end of the day and make it ends meet for me and my kids. Me and my kids got to eat, baby. We got to eat. You know? I can't depend on none of their daddies, even if I wanted to. They're my baby daddies for a reason. They're their daddies. So if anything, they there for them, not me. I still got to make ends meet for myself alone. You know, so I can always have a roof over my head and food on my table and clothes on my back, you know? Because ain't nobody else going to do that for you. That's what people don't realize. Like, sometimes people be stuck in that young mindset, and it's like, you ain't grew up yet, baby. You got to grow up. Mama ain't going to be there forever. Daddy ain't going to be there forever. Grandma ain't going to be there forever. So I know some circumstances, you know, some kids go through foster care and they ended up with their grandma, or their grandma end up being their legal guardian or anything. Like, they mama was on drugs and they end up passing away at a young age, or anything could have happened, got into a car accident, you know. Shit happens. It's life. But it's like, Just because certain shit happen in your life don't mean you stop the grind. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to keep pushing. Keep pushing. I don't care what nobody I don't even care if it's your own mama and daddy encourage you to stop working, or I don't care how much money they got. If they ain't rich and they ain't making sure your bills is paid and clothes on your back and food on your table, honey, get to that grind. Don't depend on the soul. Not even the people that put you on this earth. Don't depend on a soul. Fend for yourself and do what you got to do to stay on your 10 toes, baby. I don't care what nobody else tell you. And don't ever feel discouraged about having a 9 to 5. You got a job, baby. A lot of people can't say they got a job. A lot of people wish they had a job, even making $10 out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever discourage yourself from being at a 9 to 5 job. That should be your best friend. Like, for real. People like me wish I still had a 9 to 5 job. Because when I had it, I had consistent money coming in, rolling in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to worry about, how was I going to pay this bill? How I was going to pay this? You know, how I was going to get this done for me or my kids. Like, now I don't have to think that way. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because I funded my Facebook when I did have a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I did just that. I stacked up on certain stuff to make sure that I always had money and consistently. You get what I'm saying? Like, and people don't understand it. Like, people don't understand that. Some people take content creation as a joke. They be like, they don't earn that much money. Or, it don't make you successful. It's just being a content creator. You just making videos on your phone. Like, that's how the average person look at it. And it's like, a lot of people do make a good amount of money on these platforms. Like, from TikTok to Facebook, to Instagram, to Threads, to YouTube. Like, literally, people make a lot of money, I didn't see. So if they can do it, we can do it. Why not? You just got to stay consistent with it. You can't give up. You can't half-ass. You can't go into it half doing work. Like, you got to really put your all into it. Even if you got to write down a list of things to, a list of different topics to talk about or anything. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, just stay consistent, stay on the grind. And I hope y'all learned something from this video. Like, I really do. I really hope I grasp y'all attention and y'all really learned some type of lesson or some type of, knowledgeable advice through this video. Because do not ever quit your 9 to 5 for social media. Don't. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, especially if that's what's paying your bills at the end of the day. Don't do that. Worry about you first and your bills and whatever you need done. You know what I'm saying? And then worry about social media afterwards. But I love you guys. I hope you guys watch this video all the way through, from beginning to end. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos, please. Like, I want more family members to join the family. I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all love and support. Run up them comments. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll be back. Peace.